Hello, my Scorpio family. I am so glad that you're joining me for this video where I will be asking your angels, guides, and ancestors, spirit team, what they want you to know for the month of September. So let's dive right on in. And I do want to point out that this is a collective message, so it's not going to make sense for everybody. A lot of people it will resonate with. If you know your sun, moon, and rising signs, I suggest checking out the videos for all of those signs instead of just your sun sign. But that is completely up to you. So keep what resonates and leave the rest. So let's see, what do your spirit guides want you to know for the month of September? Let's see, can I have a couple more cards, please? There's one, and maybe one more. There we go. Okay, so right off the bat here, it looks like maybe we are breaking down some walls. So it looks like we might be getting out of either a tough friendship or a tough relationship, or maybe there'd been a lot of arguments with somebody lately, and it seems like you had built your walls up because sometimes we have a tendency to just feel that we need to defend our opinion, and in reality, the only person whose opinion really matters at the end of the day is your own. So if other people aren't on board, then so be it. And I feel like you're kind of taking down that wall that you might have put up for yourself, of I want people to share my thoughts and feelings and ideas, because especially if they're my friends and family, because I want us to all get along and I want to continue these special relationships. But at the same time, we also know that if people just aren't lining up with us, that life itself is about a death and rebirth cycle. So there's going to be people who come and go from our lives. There's going to be opportunities that we pass up. There's going to be cycles of our life that come to an end. And so this Five of Cups stands out for me. This actually was my stalker card for a long time. But he's really standing out to me because he's telling me that there's something that you're still kind of grieving over. So your spirit team is telling you that if certain people have stepped out of your life due to these conflicting ideas and beliefs, or if certain cycles of your life are coming to an end, you're done with a job, you're finished with something, don't grieve over the loss of that, because that's going to prevent you from being able to move forward and stepping into your own authenticity. That's what's coming to me. So we also have here full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So if you have been really considering starting something, or you're trying to step into a new cycle, you know where you want to go, you know what the end goal is, but you need to come up with a plan to set in place along the way. So that's what your spirit team is really calling out for you to do. And then we also have the Earth Mother card. I love this one so much. Such a grounding energy, and it reminds me of the Empress card, really. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. And it kind of reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles too. But so your spirit team is telling you to feel comforted, knowing that you are loved just for being you. Even if you have I don't know, I keep hearing like conflicting ideas. Even if you've been having arguments with certain people, even if certain people are stepping out of your life, even if certain cycles are coming to an end, know that you are loved and you are supported. You're supported and loved by your spirit team, and you have special friends and family that are there for you. You know who your soul family is, your soul tribe, and take comfort in them. So maybe set aside a special day in the month of September to really relax with them and vibe off of each other's energy to help you feel more grounded. So let's see what other messages your spirit team has for you. Your spirit guides, team, ancestors, angels, they want you to know some very specific messages here. There's a lot there from the Unicorn Oracle. I picked out some of these Oracle decks because I'm in a magical type of mood. I am excited for fall and Halloween. I have bat earrings on today. So that's why I picked out, that is way too many. I picked out Mermaid, Unicorn, and a Fairy Oracle deck. We are diving into all of the magic. Okay, so we'll look at those in a minute. Ancestors, guys, what do you want Scorpio to know for the month of September? Okay, so we had that Earth Mother card that we just pulled, and the Empress now popped up. So you see how they're kind of similar in that? Spirit's telling you that you are a creator. You have the ability to create and birth beautiful ideas and creations. And it's saying that I feel like this Empress and the birthing process in itself is also similar to a death and rebirth cycle too, because you go through this cycle when you're a mother where you are growing this beautiful being inside you. And then once you birth that child, that is essentially the death of you holding that baby in your womb space, but it's the rebirth of that child being here in the world with you outside of your womb. So I really feel like it's calling out to cycles in your life, and I don't normally get that with the Empress card, but this is what I'm getting in this instance here. But our creations, what we create, the ideas that we're trying to birth are coming to fruition. So really feed into and enjoy that energy when you see your creations start panning out. So if you've been really working on something or planning on something, maybe you've been going to school for something specific and now you're finally applying to jobs in that related field, and so it's, you know, that cycle of death and rebirth from you were creating your education, and now your education part is ending and you're stepping into this death and rebirth cycle of your new job. So that's just one example. That it's not going to resonate with everybody, but you can apply this to different areas of your life. We have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. And I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe this is reminding me of the Oracle card that I pulled for you, the Taurus Moon card, that your goals need a practical plan. So I feel like in the month of September, you might be needing to do some planning because things might feel a little bit scattered in different areas. Maybe your kids are going back to school and you weren't prepared for that. Maybe you're stepping into a new job and you're feeling a little bit confused and not catching on to things. So maybe you need a practical plan of, okay, I'm going to maybe take home and for 5 minutes a night or 10 minutes a night, just kind of go over certain things to reinforce what I'm trying to learn here at this new adventure. And the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's kind of like you might start feeling that through this end of a cycle and beginning of a new one, that a little bit confused, a little bit lost, kind of like you don't have your shit together yet. This Knight of Wands in reverse is feeling like it might be a little bit slower of you starting to get into flow and to start feeling your passion and creativity ignite again. But we have the Two of Cups here, and we have the Fool in reverse. So I think that there's going to be somebody that's really going to be stepping up and helping you in the month of September. They might be stepping into your life. They might be a new person. It might be somebody that you already know and are friends with, and they can help you on this journey. But it's this really strong connection of somebody that's going to help you find your flow again. And there's the Fool card in reverse. So you might not be, you might have lost faith for a little bit that, you know, why did I make these choices? Was this a mistake? Your guides are trying to tell you that you are divinely supported. We are all here supporting you on this journey, and just have faith that any choice that you're making is not a mistake. There's a reason that you're making specific choices, and it's all going to work out for your best and highest good. Okay, so for the fairy cards, we have this journey. And I love it because it has mushrooms, a bunny, and a fairy on it. So can't go wrong, right? But this is all about stepping into a new journey for yourself. That could be actual physical travel. You know, maybe September you might have a vacation planned or one last getaway before the summer ends. Or it could be a spiritual, emotional type of journey that you're stepping into. This could be referring to whatever new adventure you're starting. If you're starting a new job, maybe you're going back to school. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So there's also a sense that maybe this journey is something that you didn't anticipate. Maybe it is a last minute decision. Maybe somebody steps in and invites you on a journey with them, and you're thinking, this isn't something that I normally do, but it sounds super exciting, so I'm going to dive in. For the month of September, we have inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So you might be late at night sitting there trying to go to bed, and all of a sudden an idea pops in your head and you're like, I have to do something with this. I have to write it down. So I feel like you are going to get bursts of creative information coming at you. So making sure that you are either writing it down or taking a mental note of that so that you can start acting on it, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of inspiration in the air for you, Scorpio. We have the Present from this mermaid deck. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. So I feel like this one is really calling out to recognizing your worth, and recognizing what a gift you truly are to the world. And I feel like I say this over and over again to people because people do not understand how important they are to other people, because sometimes we are in this self-centered type of world where we get in our own heads and we make everything about us. But Your spirit team is telling you that you are a gift to so many people, and your knowledge, your ideas, your creativity, your presence itself is such a gift. So living in the present is important, and that could be related to an invitation that you might get for this new journey. Okay, so this cycles card, exactly what I've been talking about this whole time. Life is about cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. So maybe working with the moon might be a good idea in the month of September, especially a full moon. I feel is going to be really good for you Scorpios to release. And then just knowing that everything has its right time. So if things feel a little bit slow, or you're feeling a little stuck, doing some of that planning that your spirit team has been talking about might be a good idea for you. Possibility. Raise your standards. Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. So no, I think this also goes along with knowing your worth. And so sometimes we accept situations that aren't in line with our worth. We accept certain behavior from other people. We accept being treated a certain way by other people because we don't understand our worth. So really stepping into that beautiful energy where you are recognizing how beautiful you are and what possibilities are opening up to you on this new journey and in this new cycle. Imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. So this goes right along with the possibility card. And so this is reminding you that you have the ability to envision a new reality. If you're not happy with the way your life is in a certain area and the way you're living, you have the option to change that. One choice that you make once you start realizing your worth can shift your whole life by one decision. So envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. So whatever dreams you've had, know that you are worthy of them coming to fruition. And we also have the anger card. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. So I do associate Scorpio sometimes with having a little bit of a temper. I don't know. Out of all the signs, I really see this duality with Scorpio. Like, I see them as fire and water, which I know don't, it's just my personal opinion. You don't have to agree. But understanding how to safely express your frustration and your anger, because when we hold on to that, that manifests into physical illness if we are not releasing our anger. And I really feel like working with the full moon in September is going to help you with releasing some of that anger and frustration that you've been feeling as well. So you can use your anger or frustration as a driving force to get your ass in gear if you've been procrastinating on something. And honoring all your emotions as sacred, understanding that anger and frustration is an essential part of living, because from that we learn and we grow. Before I started the reading, I had picked out a crystal that was really calling to me what might be a good crystal for Scorpios to work with in the month of September. And fluorite came to mind. And this is my huge fluorite wand that I am absolutely in love with. But fluorite is a great crystal for clarity. It helps with decluttering your thoughts too. If you have been feeling really scattered mentally with certain ideas, then this can really help bring to light the truth of it all. And if you've been looking to connect with your spirit team, this could be a good crystal to work with as well, because it really heightens that third eye and crown chakra, um, to opening up those messages and the line for communication there. So thank you so much for joining me in this tarot reading. I hope you all have a wonderful September, Scorpios. If you're interested in an in-depth personal reading, please message me. I also do energy work sessions where I do Reiki and tarot readings combined in one session. So that might be a good idea for you if that's something you're interested in. Please schedule on my website or private message me. Otherwise, I will be seeing you guys later. Bye-bye.